Hello everyone, Spike Games here, back with some more Magic Arena content. We're going to do some more Standard today. On that grind to Mythic, it's proving to be challenging, but you know, I think we can get there. What deck should we play today? I think I'm in the mood for some Bant. Let's take a look at this deck. So this deck just runs a lot of really good stuff. It's sort of like the Simic Yoink deck that I've played a bunch of videos of, except you add things like Tristani and the Immortal Sun and some of these other good white cards. And I haven't really built out the full sideboard yet, so we're going to be jamming some best of ones here, but it's kind of a fun deck. These things really hose Planeswalker decks, and these things hose the red deck, so you kind of got both ends of the spectrum covered there. So let's do some ranked with Bant. Where are you, Bant? There you are. Some Bant ranked here. Yeah, and just in case you haven't watched the other videos, I'm keeping a spreadsheet of all of my stuff, which I'm going to start putting as a link in the video descriptions, so that you can follow along with my progress. So we're going to keep this hand. It's got everything we need. Get our ramp out on turn 2. We can get a turn 4 Nissa, which is nice. We're going to start with Paradise Druid, depending on what opponent plays, so that we don't get it killed out from under us if they're playing Gruul, for example, which they are. So that was prescient. 2-3 for 3 with upside, huh? That's scary. Another creature enters the battlefield, deals 2 damage to it. Okay. So I think we'll play another Paradise Druid just to ensure we get Nissa next turn. Let's see what our opponent has for 3. Maybe a Gruul Spell Breaker. Nope, just dinosaurs. So I think this is actually a new variant of the Gruul deck that is actually just heavy dinosaur focus. It's not actually the old version, which is interesting. So we're going to play this tapped, and we're going to throw down a Nissa. And get this guy untapped.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Opponent has what? Reckless Rage. Jeez. Okay. This deck is cool too. Lots of new fun decks in this format so far. It's like our Nissa's just dead, huh? Jeez, this deck is awesome. It's so fast. And it's ramping so much. It's incredibly scary. Jeez. I thought we had a pretty strong start. This deck is just ripping us to shreds.
The land will not forsake you.
Is there any way we come back from this? I don't think so. It's just pretty rough, right? Yeah, we're gonna concede. Jeez. Alright, well, back to the spreadsheet. I'm gonna go loss 1 Gruul Dinos, Bant Midrange. We're now on gold 3 points. And that was really rough. I thought we had a pretty strong start there, but that deck just ran us over with all the dinos. That 2-drop dino might be format defining. That just felt so strong. Didn't feel like there was anything we could do there. We're going to keep this, but it's a little slow, and we don't have a blue source. So hopefully opponent doesn't do what the last opponent just did to us, because that felt very strong. Okay, this is another. So the decks I've seen so far that are new, we've got black-white vampires. Got a little bit of black-white life gain. We've got blue-white flyers. We've got this new Gruul Dinos list too. It's actually pretty neat, the number of new decks that are popping up. This person's just on black-white stuff, it looks like. Which isn't great for us, I would say. Just go like this. Get our ramp going here. Ooh, but this opponent is getting out to a pretty fast start, so I don't know if we're going to be able to hold our own here. I think we'll block this guy. I know it gives him a 1/1 flyer, but I think we need to prevent 2 damage here. And duress, huh? Jeez. What does he take? Yes, that makes sense. Okay. Well, here, I think we Teferi and bounce something. Probably just the token because it goes away forever. Hope for a land. It comes in tapped, which is a little sad, so we can't play another rampy guy, but Teysa. Yeah, we can't block here because we don't want him to get 4 tokens, because that's what this will do. This is okay. Yeah, so here we're gonna Prison Realm Teysa. That can stay there. And then we're gonna play one more ramp guy. And I think this is the last turn that we're gonna have to take a beating here. Yeah. We can get Mortal Sun out, and then we can Prison Realm this thing so it doesn't make tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we actually want to Prison Realm first. Weird as that sounds. Just because it turns off his Pegasus too. Now we'll exile this thing. Turn off the Pegasus attack, and then next turn we can Immortal Sun and start going off. Oh geez. Well, that's not great. How are we going to deal with this now, huh? Opponent might just get there, right? Oh my lord. Creatures you control with flying are indestructible? Ah! That's so rough, dude. I don't think there's a choice. We have to block that, but then he gets 2 indestructible flyers. And we just die? Jeez. This is rough. Well, another loss here. 0-1. Black, white, flyers. Bant Midrange. Gold 3, 2 points. Yikes, we are going in the wrong direction here. And we'll update the Bant 4. We're gonna keep playing. This is rough. Rough couple games, these last few games, I have to say. Might be that my old decks just don't cut it in the new format. This is fine. It's got a lot of stuff to do. So we'll keep it. Yeah, I definitely think my best deck is still the Simic Yoink deck, so we might be playing a lot more of that, if not on camera, than off camera, because I think I have a 60% win rate with that deck, and a lot of games with it, so. Not much to talk about here. We get to hold up Negate, so if he happens to play a non-creature spell in Gruul, we'll get to counter it. Oh, sick. He did. Rhythm of the Wild is not a typical Gruul card, so yeah, nice. That's quite good for us, actually. So we'll have this enter tapped. We'll play it to Fairy, as one does in Bant on 3. Bounces Elf. Draw a card. Heb, also not a typical card. Well, we're gonna do this.
I've got it.
We're gonna exile his guy. I don't want to negate. I want lands. We can get to our Immortal Sun. Opponent is very talkative in this game, I have to say. That's scary. Kills to Fairy. Got it.
I really should have seen that coming.
Oh, don't beat yourself up to Fairy, it's okay. I think if we have this enter untapped and then we play Nissa, that'll be a pretty good play here. Opponent keeps being this talkative, they're gonna get muted. I don't usually mute people, but they're a little bit too talkative for my liking. These cats are like, I don't actually think they're that cool. Like, I don't want to pay money to have a cat sit here and do nothing.
I'm crazy. Wait till you see my mates.
Wait till you see my mates. Okay. Are they gonna fight our land? Yeah. Makes sense.
Ravnica deserves its demise.
This isn't great though, I have to say. Oh, that's good though. I like that a lot. So, okay, you're getting muted. Are you muted? Yeah, okay, great. So we can Trostani here. That won't save our Nissa. So I think we're just gonna do it like this. Kill the Hellkite. I don't want that land, that's fine. And then we'll play an Incubation Druid of our own. And then we'll make a land. We'll do the Nissa thing.
The land shall conquer you.
Okay. Okay. We get a Trostani next turn, I think.
Busting heads is my
Opponent's running out of cards with their kind of weird Gruul brew here. Okay. So, here we can Immortal Sun, but that leaves everything wide open. We can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can Krasis for 4, which is pretty good. we can Tristani, which I think is the play. So we're going to put this in untapped so that we don't have to tap our dudes here to play Tristani. Yep. And then we'll do this, and we'll do it on the guild gate.
Harness the elements.
And we'll attack our opponent with our bros, which are lands that are now 4/4, which is fun. Final chump, that's cool. Opponent's running out of answers here, I think. Which is good for us. I think we're going to win this game. I don't know what they could possibly have, but I think it's probably just nothing. 5/4 beast, okay, that's something.
We are the many.
Kills Tristani, that's pretty good. Okay, so we have to play the guild gate. And then I think, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, so we can play a Krasis for, no, we have 9 mana, we can play a Krasis for 7. So give me 2 blue, untap this land,
The land fights for us.
and then just play a huge Krasis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Krasis for 7. There. Deal with that. It's even out of collision range, the deal 6. Oh, that guy's big. Jeez. Okay. That's a little scary, but I think our opponent's just dead if he swings, so yike. What does this cost? 8 mana? Yeah, it's a lot. I think you're just dead, friend. We lose Nissa, which is sad, but... So we can swing for... Well, I guess our opponent's not just dead, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can still Krasis for 4 again if we want to. If we play this untapped, we can Krasis for 5. Yeah, let's just do that. So then it blocks the beast. Okay. Opponent is fighting back, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Mm-hmm. Yep, there's that game. Alright. Hey, we got a win. Alright, so back to the log. Win 1-0. We were against Gruel Brew. They're Bant Midrange. We'll go 3 with 3 points. And we'll go back in again. That was an interesting take on Gruel. I wouldn't say it was as strong as that Dino's Brew, which was just absolutely crazy good. I think this hand is okay. We do have blue, keep in mind. Off of the Paradise Druid, so we can cast a fairy. Okay, opponent's on, is it Phoenix, it looks like? Or it could be some new deck that I haven't seen, some sort of control. No, looks like Grixis. Control. So here, I'm just on Incubation Druid, which even if they kill it, guaranteed we still get Nissa next turn. So we're not going to swing with this, so it still has hexproof. In case our opponent somehow had a way to kill both of these. No! There goes our Nissa. Sad face. Oh wow. Takes to fairy. That's interesting. Probably just means they have negate, but we'll try it. Yep, they had it. It's okay, we had to try. Jeez, slot erasure again, huh? Taking all my Teferis away. It's very rude. So here we're gonna do this. We're gonna just bash with the mana dorks. Adapt this guy. We played the untapped land for that reason. Opponent has the answer yet again, huh? Huh. It's got a lot of answers. That's a good draw. 3, 4, 5, 6. Play this for x equals 4. Hope our opponent doesn't have the counter spell. Doesn't really matter if they do it with Crisis though, because it's mostly about drawing the cards. Nice. No counter spell either. Probably has removal though. That's all this deck does, is remove everything and then play Nicol Bolas. Yep, like that. I think we actually don't want the Paradise Druid here. Okay, get rid of that Nicol Bolas. Scry that to the bottom, we got enough land at this point. Bash for 6, bonus on a 2-turn clock after this. And I have removal to back it up. Okay, so another Nicol Bolas.
Spark will be mine.
Killing our thing, sure. Oh yeah, it's so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can't quite do both, but one is enough. No, Nicol Bolas is useless. And we have Prison Realm for the next threat. And we draw 2 cards every turn. And everything costs less. And all our creatures are bigger. Immortal Sun is very strong. Like so. Everything is huge now. I think we're gonna get there this game. This is what this deck is supposed to do. Immortal Sun is such a wonky card. Just does so much all by itself. We don't even need to play anything else. We're gonna just win. That's about as good as our opponent could have hoped for, I think, but I don't know that it's enough. So we're just drawing 2 cards every turn. Does buy them 1 more turn, I suppose. We will play this in case they answer one of the threats. Yep. Okay. It's gonna be tough for opponent to do anything. Just being at 1, and because their main threats are Planeswalkers, which can't do anything with the Immortal Sun out. Turns out. So they're just gonna try and find answers to our threats, but eventually we will win because we're drawing 2 cards a turn. No worries. Okay, there we go. Back to the sheet. Put another win in there. 1, 0. This was Grixis. We're Bant Midrange. Mid-range. Range. Gold 3, 4 points. And make those green. Go back over here. Give Bant another win. And I got one more in me here for you. Oh, we played this guy already, I think. I think we just played this person. I forget what deck they were on. Guess we'll see in a second here. This is a keep. We got ramp, we got threats, we got Teferi. It's good to go. Kind of, yeah, we'll see. We definitely played this person though, I remember this name. What is our opponent doing? Let's see. So what's our plan? We can talk about that for a sec. So we're gonna play this, and then we're gonna play this, then we're gonna play a ramp guy, then we're gonna play this untapped, and then we'll play a Teferi, probably. Let's see what we draw after that. We have a chance to get a turn 4 Nissa here. Let's see what happens. Opponent mulled to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mulled to just 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, elves. Gotcha. And we'll play this, and we'll play this in case they're on Gruul. I sort of forget. We did play a Gruul player recently though, so definitely a threat. What is opponent on here? So now we have Tristani too, which is pretty strong. Yep, Gruul. Got it. And this, and I think I just want it to Teferi here.
I am not going to sit this.
Bounce this guy.
That's more like it.
Draw a card. Okay. Draw a land next turn, that'd be really nice. Probably gonna play the Spellbreaker with haste and kill our Teferi, I would think, which is okay. No, Rhythm of the Wild. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, you can kill our Teferi, that's fine.
Now what?
Okay, so now I think we're just on double mana dorks, which will lead into a pretty big turn next turn. We have choices too. All three of these are viable choices depending on what our opponent plays. We're gonna take a licking here probably. Yep. Interesting that our opponent didn't play creature though, because I don't think. Oh, just gonna wreck all our mana dorks, huh? Okay, well, we still have Nissa here.
Together we will prevail. Beware
Bash for 3. Alright, opponent gets a Gruul Spellbreaker that's gonna be pretty big, probably, which is a little scary. Hopefully they're out of removal spells though. Gets a little sketchy when opponent starts picking off our lands. Okay. A rioted elf. Giving it haste. It's a pretty neat combo, I have to say. Double riot Spellbreaker. Let's see what our opponent decides to make. It's 4 with haste, okay. Okay, Nissa lives, so no worries, no blocks there.
Do not assume I am fragile.
We also have backup Nissa. Just be aware of that. But I think the play here is just Trostani. I always underestimate how good adapting these guys are, though, so I think I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. We adapt it, we get to make big crisis next turn. But Trostani shuts down his whole board. I think I'm more along with that play. Get the shields up here.
Rise, my
Yeah.
elemental friend.
With the good games. Can't tell if they think that's for me or for them, but we'll see, I suppose. I think it's probably for me. I'm in a pretty commanding position. Can't imagine what they'd really have.
I must go.
Okay, it's fine. I have backup Nissa.
Power surges through these lands.
Yeah, it's not the most fun for opponent, I'd imagine. Yeah, so we're just gonna pass through. I don't think we need to run our lands into his 5/5. Just gonna cast a huge Hydroid Crisis next turn. Win that way. This doesn't have trample, right? Oh, okay. That's fine. Alright, let's go with tap this for blue, untap it with Nissa.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
I am trying to see if we have lethal. I don't think we do though, so let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 mana Hydroid Crisis. And play a land. Alright. Next turn we'll get to do an even bigger Hydroid Crisis. I think this one's all over but the shouting. We can just chump his Nullhide Ferrets too, because it doesn't have trample. I'm happy to double block his Spellbreaker if he comes in with it, so yeah, no worries. Alright, so we're gonna tap this for green. We're gonna untap it with Nissa. Surprised opponent isn't just scooping, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll do this for 8. And draw a bunch of cards, gain a bunch of life, doing the Hydroid Crisis thing. Playing lands. Attacking in the air. Don't know why opponent doesn't scoop at this point. I don't think there's any way he comes back, but oh well. You get to watch us play this all the way to the end. Okay, well that's kind of scary. But we are at 27 and they have to deal with these 2 flyers, so not worried. Doesn't have trample, does it? Nope. Opponent got a Ronus and a Hydroid Crisis. Okay. I think Hydroid Crisis dies instantly, right? Oh no, just a 1/1. Okay. Ronus is a little scary, but it's not enough because he only attacked with one thing. If he had attacked with team, that might have been scary, but we'll just chump. And win the next turn. Opponent's out of cards. Yeah, we're good to go. There's the scoop. Alrighty. We got another win. Win. 1-0. This was Gruel Brew again. And midrange. Roll 3 with 5. That's right? Gold 3 with 5 points. Yep. Alright, well, this has been Spike Games. As always, like, comment, subscribe, watch the videos all the way through, and my spreadsheet will be in the comments of the videos from now on, so you'll be able to keep up with my progress in terms of how I'm doing on both limited and constructed grinding to mythic. We will see you next time.